Why to move mate in 3? Very beautiful puzzle this, I can tell you. Again, I recommend looking at black's moves first. He has the two captures here, so f2 is of course controlled. And he has the sneaky move f6 that we will look at in a second. But first, let's look at the captures. Now, obviously, if black were to capture here, this would be a checkmate. So that's nice to know. Keep it in the back of your mind. The other thing that's really good to know is to see that, if black were to capture on d1, check. Black has to capture here, and that's checkmate. All right. It's just good to notice these patterns when you're looking for the solution. So what I was thinking, black still has this annoying move f6, which blocks queen a1. And so I was looking at this position kind of, where would I like to place my pieces? And I realized personally, it would be very nice if I could now play queen g1. And if I had my rook, let's say on e4, now black has only one move, king d1, and this is double check and checkmate because the knight would control c2. So I was starting to look in the initial position at moves like, let's say, even rook e4, f6, queen g1 would actually work. That would work. Unfortunately, after, let's say, rook e4, black can simply capture here on d1. And now this queen a1 stuff no longer works because, well, first of all, of course, black can capture here, but we cannot control these b3, d3 squares. And so rook e4 is not a solution. It just doesn't work, unfortunately. I tried to make it work. I tried to make other rook moves work, rook e7 and e8 and so on, but nothing worked. And after that, I thought, okay, I have a bit of a problem here after f6, and let me make two moves for black in a row. What would I like to do? And okay, the queen is blocked from a1, but there is still this b1 square, and I realized, if my queen were somehow on b7 after f6 and black were to capture here, then I could just checkmate him. All right, it's a bit tricky to think of black moves first, but really, like, let's say in the initial position again, f6 and queen b7. Okay, we have fixed the king d1 issue. But of course, black could take here on f1. And this is where I solved the puzzle. I was looking in my mind at this position. I realized, I would really like to play queen h1. And I hope now you see the solution of the puzzle. It's a very stunning solution, in my opinion. Because in the initial position, we vacate h1 with bishop a8. Absolutely stunning. Again, black captures here. Let's just checkmate in 2. So simple. Again, if black captures here, very simple, checkmate. Okay, we've looked at it already. And really the most beautiful variation is this f6 move. Queen b7, and now black just cannot avoid mate the next move. He has to capture either this knight and be mated here, or he has to capture on d1 and is mated on b1. Just such a beautiful puzzle. Please subscribe.